He must recover from a hamstring injury before George Pickens faces off against the Cleveland Browns and his newest rival, Greg Newsome II. The Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver has been playing some of the best football of his young career since the team made the quarterback switch to Russell Wilson. However, as the Steelers push for the playoffs, Pickens finds himself on the injury report, adding uncertainty to his availability for Week 14. Pickens was a late addition to the injury report on Friday, listed as a limited participant due to the hamstring injury. He is officially listed as questionable for Sunday's game. His late-week addition to the injury report is particularly concerning, given that hamstring injuries are notoriously tricky to manage, and the Steelers' offense could be significantly impacted if Pickens can't play. The 23-year-old receiver, however, isn't letting the injury slow his competitive fire. After practice on Friday, Pickens took the opportunity to fuel his ongoing rivalry with Browns cornerback Greg Newsome II. Newsome had called Pickens a fake tough guy after their Week 12 matchup on Thursday Night Football, but Pickens responded with his usual calm demeanor, saying, "I don't even know who that is," when asked about the Browns cornerback. The rivalry between the two players only intensifies, adding extra intrigue to their matchup in Week 14. While Pickens' status is uncertain, fans and fantasy managers are anxiously awaiting the latest update. The Steelers will release the final inactive reports 90 minutes before their 1 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff on Sunday, clarifying whether Pickens will be active for the crucial game against the Browns. The timing of Pickens' injury is particularly significant, as he's enjoying his best season as a pro. Through 12 games, Pickens has caught 55 passes on 90 targets for 850 yards and 3 touchdowns. His performance has recently taken a noticeable leap since Russell Wilson became the Steelers' starting quarterback. In the 6 games since Wilson took over, Pickens has averaged 4.8 catches and 81.2 yards per game, with all 3 touchdowns coming during that span. The chemistry between Wilson and Pickens has been undeniable, and the Steelers' offense has benefited significantly from their connection. If Pickens cannot go, it will blow Pittsburgh's offense, which relies on his deep playability and physicality. His absence would likely pressure other receivers like Deontay Johnson to step up in a key divisional matchup. With the Steelers' playoff hopes on the line, every game matters, and Pickens' status will be crucial in determining Pittsburgh's offensive success against the Browns. Regarding the Steelers' broader playoff picture, they need every available weapon to secure a spot in the postseason. A loss to the Browns would be a significant setback, so Pickens' health and availability are major storylines heading into the game. If he can suit up, expect him to play with even more intensity, given the added motivation of facing off against Newsome and the Browns. While the Steelers' offense has looked more explosive with Wilson at the helm, they'll need to stay sharp to keep pace with the Browns, who are also battling for playoff positioning. Whether or not Pickens is on the field could be a deciding factor in the game's outcome, and fans will be watching closely as the final injury reports come out before kickoff. For now, all eyes are on Pickens' hamstring injury status. As the Steelers continue their push for the playoffs, his performance in Week 14 will be critical. The team and its fans will be hoping for good news when the inactive list is released, but it remains to be seen whether Pickens can shake off the injury and continue his strong play in a pivotal game.